assumption is your worst enemy. And once we had this result, all we had to do was to segment our audience and introduce the right product to the right segment at the right time. The most research you do, the easier it will be for you, for your brand, and for your team to connect with your dream customers. And by doing this, we will be able to grow the revenue from $2,000 to $3.5 million. People start sharing their pictures and stories and DMing us on Instagram. People became connected to the brand and felt proud being part of the community. When we first took on this brand, the problem was that the website was too ugly, product-centric, focused on features, and there were no benefits or any emotional triggers. And what the owner didn't realize is that he was sitting on a gold mine. Thing is, he never set up a community of any kind, shape, or form. And he didn't even have a feedback loop, and there is no social listening. So we began. So our first main challenge was to lose this dropshipping feel and to have a brand with a high perceived value that can relate to the target audience and the community. So we started the social listening, and through scanning the interweb, we realized that the community was self-created on Facebook and Reddit. And people were already sharing their posts and stories and, like the C2C and the peer-to-peer concept. So what we had to do is to know them, to know what they want and what they didn't, so we can translate the community feelings, wants and needs into USPs and value props, and get to know our real avatar. And this is where all the social listening began. So we didn't stop there. We wanted to accelerate a little bit the process, so we started sending survey to our current email list. And one thing I wish we did was phone surveys. I think that there is nothing that compares to hearing and listening the voice of your customers, as you get to experience their emotions firsthand. And the feedback that way is so much powerful. So we asked questions, simple questions like, what do you love about your last purchase from us? What type of gifts do you want to receive? What's most important for you when shopping? What type of cycling do you prefer? And that way, we discovered what kind of products they mainly related to and wanted to buy. And we got inspired also for our future offers like this, is it free shipping? Is it discount? Is it coupon code? So we got offers for Black Friday and Cyber Mondays. And by analyzing the answers, we pinpointed who the avatar or avatars were. Now, our main avatar is a male, aged between 25 and 55. And as you can see here, we have 20% of female, 80% of male. And 80% of them are outdoor cyclists versus 20% are practicing both, indoor and outdoor. And digging deeper into the answers, we realized that our avatar likes trendy and fashionable designs, and cares about the quality of the product, and their variety and inclusivity. An assumption that we did before the survey is that thinking that our avatar is a high-performance cyclist. And as you can see here, it's not the case, and we were completely wrong. So as Mo says, assumption is your worst enemy. And once we had this result, all we had to do was to segment our audience and introduce the right product to the right segment at the right time. And I will talk about this later at the backend scale in the presentation. Some of the segments we crafted were Devin, aged between 35 and 45, who likes style and performance. Yeva, aged between 25 and 35, who loves trendy and fashionable designs. And Francisco, aged between 45 and 54, who loves the quality of our products. Now, I know it's not the subject of my presentation, but it's very important to craft the right content for the right generation. So I recommend you guys watch Mirella Recipe's last talk in Dubai. She did a great presentation about how to write and produce the right content for the right generation. It's about psychology, millennials, boomer, Gen Z, and so on. And we analyzed all the answers, and we did not only come up with the USPs, but also the mission statements and the vision that relate more to the community. And to figure out a mission statement, it's by simply answering these three main questions. What do we do? Whom do we serve? and how do we serve them. And by doing this, we are selling the exact same products just by changing our brand positioning from a high-performance cycling brand to a casual, trendy, and fashionable designs. And now, as we made it easy for our creative team, they came up with this tagline, Ride with Style. So here is something important that I want to share with you. So mission statements are not set in stone. Mission statements and USPs are flexible and change with time and markets. So if you have yours already set, do not be afraid to ask questions to your community so you can rewrite yours for max impact. Run surveys, ask questions, do social listening, talk to your customers, and the answers will surprise you. And this part can help you give a meaning for your business and having a long term for what you're doing as a business. And as Russell Brunson said, the most research you do, the easier it will be for you, for your brand, and for your team to connect with your dream customers. And by doing this, we will be able to grow the revenue from $2,000 to $3.5 million. As we scaled this brand internationally, and let's talk about how we moved customers from simple clients to build our community, and then how we turned them into brand ambassadors. Now, one of the questions we asked in the survey was about sharing their experience about the brand and the shopper experience for the community. And most of the answers said, like, I didn't know how or where to share it. And of course, they wouldn't. There is no central hub for the community. And so we went from there. We started gathering everyone into these four main channels. Instagram, because the way Instagram works, it's not just to drive traffic, organic or paid, or generate followers. We use it as a hub for every type of content we need, like images, videos, UGCs, product shots, reels, stories, everything. We tried to build the fan page, but again, Facebook killed the organic reach, at least for us. So we built the VIP group. And as for Clayview, for emails and proscripts for SMS. And that way, we got all the customers within our proper channels. We did a lot of giveaways. And depending on what our goal was, we gave the most points toward that goal. So for instance, we sent an email saying that we're giving away X products. And on the landing page, we tell them that if you like the Facebook page, you will get 50 points. If you like Instagram, you will get 30 points. This part was so successful in growing our organic reach. And we did the same process, the exact same technique for producing UGCs. So whenever we needed UGCs, we'll run a giveaway, and submitting a UGC will get the most points. So this is some example of the email we did. And before you ask, we used a software called Viper. It basically allows us to give the most points toward the goal we need. So whatever it's like about growing the VIP group or growing our Instagram channel or whatever it is. And what happened next was incredibly amazing. It was like a snowball effect. People start sharing their pictures and stories and DMing us on Instagram. People became connected to the brand and felt proud being part of the community. And we used this kind of content.
Yabba dabba doo.
We're here for you.
We're here to give praise to Bicycle Booth for their fantastic new outfits. We got lots of admiring glances, comments, and stares.
And people tell us how much they love this.
Anyhow, we're loving the outfits. This is Wilma. I'm Fred, also known as Debbie and Barry. Yabba dabba doo.
Yabba dabba doo for you.
Hey, for a bike ride, isn't it? Even with my tandem partner.
Hi.
Gonna give him a wave.
So you know, guys,
you,
this
Barbara.
type of content that's so native and the type of ad that doesn't look like an ad, it helped us a lot scale our full funnel. Like, you know, the IDA metrics, the attention, interest, desire, and action. And we made it easier for our media buyers. And some of them were micro-influencers. So we signed them up for free creatives in exchange for free products. Others were just creative passionate who wanted the same deal. So like we discussed with them to have free content, and whenever we need or launch a new promo, we sync with them for new creatives, even for the backend promo.